welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gino Cadet Reyes, and this video is about the book of Rhadson Mendoza, Bakit List. And I know you've been like, hey, you already done that vlog. Well, actually I did. It's just a short video, which I only said that I just bought it. I'm wondering what's the story all about. And then there's this card game. I'm so curious, and I didn't done reading the book, even the first chapter. So it's just kind of short. So gutom ako eh. Okay. So in this video, it's actually just the book itself. Like, what is Rhadson Mendoza trying to tell his story all about? What is the story? How does it goes and how does it end? Well, this is your first time reading his book and you're so curious about it. I think if you're still watching my video, I think I'm gonna spoil it, some of it. Then if some of you already done reading it, well, good job. That's really great job. And if you think what I'm saying is wrong, something's missing, well, feel free to comment my video. And some of you don't really care my blog, but you really like his book. I think it's still available, so you can buy it. Sorry, you're still eating up. Okay, so right now, back to the story. Like, what is the story all about? Well, in the book, there are 5 chapters, and then, yeah, just 5 chapters, to be honest. So, before we start the story, before I tell you the story all about, first we need to know who are the characters. Who are the characters involved in the story? So, there are 22 characters. That includes the main, minor, supporting, extra characters. But there are only 2 main characters. That would be the girl and the boy. So the girl and the boy, they are the main characters of the story. The girl name is Charla. I don't know what is the right pronunciation of the name, but ayun, yun ang name ng girl. So she is 23 years old. She loves to sing. She composed her own song, and then she wants to have her own band, sariling banda. And then, of course, she has a family. Her mom and dad didn't mention the name, but ayun, they didn't mention the name. And then she has a younger brother named Bruno, who is a millennial type. So pag millennial, they just hold their phone and then nakafocus sila sa phone. So basta yun. And then she also has a friend, a close friend named Patricia. So yeah, that's it. And then the other main character is a boy named Enzo. He loves to read books, write stories, because he's an author, just like Rhadson Mendoza. Enzo Mendoza, like that. So yeah, okay. He also has a family, a mother. Didn't mention the name, but I don't think he has a father. And then he's a pet lover, so madami siyang dog, like 2 dogs, so girl and boy, and then they have babies, little puppies, so medyo madami na. And then also, Enzo has a cousin named Darlene. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. It's still Darlene. And then of course, he has a close friend to talk to, so that name is Nico. And then as a office or co-worker, he also has a friends. Ang weird nga eh, but you know, the name is Marcelo, parang Marcelo Santos the third lang peg. And then also, mention Regine, yung isa pa is Regine Estolan, I think, something like that. And then, ano pa ba? Lastly, he also has a love interest. Her name is Gail, so girlfriend niya. So now we all know the characters, but there are some characters hindi ko pa i-mention dahil some of it sa ending na. So keep watching my video. So there are 5 chapters, like I said. In third chapter, it's all about the girl, si Charla. It's all about her life. And then sa boy naman, obviously, chapter 2 and 4. Last chapter, in chapter 5, actually, join force sila. So, I'm gonna spoil it. Parang in chapter 5, doon na sila nag-meet. So, ayun. So, yan. For first, chapter 1, it's about Charla. She introduced herself, like her name is Charla, she's 22 years old, and then she loves to sing, have her own band, but hindi nangyari yon because her father died. I don't know how did he died or nakalimutan ko na. Basta namatay siya when Carla was young, Bruno was like a baby. So ayun, hindi nga masyado nagagawa yung gusto niya. Ginagawa na lang niya is binabantay yung shop nila, which is flower shop, may business nila, mini flower shop. So as, ayun, binabantay na niya, and then yung kapatid niya, syempre, millennial type, hindi masyado pinafocus, and then yung mom niya, syempre, pagod na, diba? So parang siya na lang magbabantay. So, yun, introducing herself, and then there's this customer pumunta sa flower shop, bumili ng flower, obviously, bibili ng flower, and then, alam mo yung tipong nilalandi siya or nililigawan si Charla. And then si Charla, yung attitude niya is like a bitter person, parang alam na niya yung the moves ng isang lalaki kapag ginagawa siya. So parang may part na naiirita siya sa kanya. So, yun. And then, ayun, hindi minention yung name ng character na yung guy. So, parang nilalandi lang siya na parang hi, is beautiful, if you remember my last video. So, yun. Nilalandi siya, and then ayaw ni Charla sa guy na yun. And then, nung tipong masungit kasi si Charla. And then, nagbili na siya ng flower, and then, umalis na yung guy. Suddenly, nakita ni Charla may naiwan na picture ng guy na girl yung picture ng guy. So, I mean, picture ng guy na hulog is girl. Basta yun. So, parang habulin sa ni Charla, pero bigla na wala. So, ayun. And then, after that, parang bigla sa next scene is that kausap niya yung friend niya, nag-chat or text, something like that, na parang sinabi na parang kakausap niya yung friend niya, may meeting place na. So, in short, nag-meet sila ni Patricia, nag-usap, stuff like that. And then, after that, syempre, alis na sila kasi may gagawin pa sila iba. So, ayun, tipong uwi na. Alam mo yung tipong, si Charla, meron kasi siya parang notebook na diary tag na parang, hindi naman diary, like, parang sa isang note na bakit. So, parang yung libro Bakit List, nasa isang notebook yung sulat na parang, bakit gano'n, blah, blah, blah. So, yun yung sa first chapter ng libro. So, in chapter 2, it's all about Enzo. And it's just same as the first chapter. He's gonna introduce himself. He's a author, loves to make a story, book, yeah. And then, he's in the park. He just saw his friend, or parang bigla sila nag-meet, si Nico, and then they talk each other, and then parang nag-usap sila parang, hey, how are you? Kamusta ka na? And then, and to be like, I'm fine, okay lang, stuff like that. And then suddenly, nag-flashback, parang nag-flashback si Enzo about his girlfriend in the past, yung noon. So, parang flashback siya. And then, ayun, parang sinasabi niya na nandun sa part na book signing club, like kasama niya si Marcelo, may mga fans sila pumunta para mag-book sign, pa-picture, ganon. And then, nandun yung part na yung girlfriend niya, nagsusupport talaga sa kanya sobra, like, tinitignan siya, kumpila na rin siya, yung parang tipong, di mo alam na, ay, magjowa pala sila. So, parang, ayun, parang sobrang supported talaga si Gail kay Enzo. Tapos, so far, yun lang ata sa chapter 2. Like, ang haba kasi ng page, hindi ko talaga dinetailed. So, yun lang. So far, I remember, it's all about Enzo's girlfriend, Gail, na yung tipong pagmamahalan nila sobrang, so, anyway, they're so in love. Nothing can separate their love from each other. Yun lang. Chapter 3, it's all about Charla. To be honest, I forget what happened to that part. Basta nandun siya sa bar, kasi sa picture, kumakanta siya sa bar, or basta kumakanta siya. So, I am sorry, I forgot what happened to chapter 3. Yun, so skip na natin. So, sorry. Chapter 4, it's all about Enzo again. So, what happened in chapter 4, When he woke up, the usual stuff he do, like parang, he fed his animals, pet. So he's a pet lover. He has two dogs, girl and a boy, and then they have children, little puppies, four children, so six all in all na yung dogs or puppy ni Enzo. So he's a pet lover. Hindi ko na yung mention yung name kasi I forgot the name, and parang yung name kasi basta i-dan yun na lang research charot. Basta yun, yung name kasi may purpose daw kung bakit yung name. So I forgot what happened. Tingnan nyo na lang yung, like basahin nyo na lang sa part na yun. And then minention rin yung mom niya nandun sa bahay, natural. And then after nga gawin yung sa bahay chores o ano ginagawa niya, tumawag na siya sa Grab taxi driver or something kasi pupunta siya sa work. So, ang amazing lang yung, di ba Grab, G-R-A-B, but sa libro, G-R-U-P. So, parang di halata. So, ayun, tinawag niya yung Grab na siya na sasakyan, and then pupunta na siya sa work, and then suddenly, nakita niya yung picture nung asawa ng driver, si Lolo. Kasi may edad na eh. Basta Lolo yung doon sa character. And then nakita niya, parang, wow, ang ganda naman ng wife niyo. Kamusta na siya? Like, parang ganun. Then sabi ni driver Lolo na parang, okay lang siya. Kaso patay na. So, namatay yung wife ng driver. Then, syempre si Enzo parang, ay, sorry po. Sorry to hear about that. Something like that. And then, ayun, sabi ng driver, okay lang po yun. Kasi sanay naman daw siya. Kasi yung ibang customer niya, nagkaganyan din daw, sabi. And then, ayun, nagtanong si Enzo na, what happened to your wife? Then sabi, syempre, nag-storytelling na rin yung si Lolo. So, medyo mahaba actually yung pages ng story na yon. So, ang nangyari kasi, syempre, nag-storytelling si Lolo. So, parang flashback. So, nagdo-drive daw siya kasama ng wife niya that night, and then may argue something, and then there's this truck, nabangga sila, na aksidente, and then dinala sila sa hospital ng ER, emergency room, and then pagising ni Lolo, nakita niya na parang, nagising siya, and then sabi niya, asan na yung asawa ko, hinahanap niya, tapos pagtingin niya, hindi pa bumabangon, parang may ginagawa pa sa kanya, like parang procedure, stuff like that. And then, ayun, hindi siya nabuhay. So, namatay siya. So, ayun lang. Tapos si Enzo be like, parang, ay, grabe, basta yung mga storytelling, parang, kapag narinig natin yan, yung Pilipino, parang, nasasaktan tayo, grabe yung basta yun. Yun lang. And then, after that, pumunta na si Enzo sa job niya or sa office, kasama si Marcello, si Regine Estola, nag-usap sila kasi plano na yun ni Enzo na ikasal or parang i-engage si Gail. So, ayun, alam ng mga friends niya, nag-usap sila, parang, uy, basta nag-usap na sila, and then, after that, pinunta ni Enzo yung pinsan niya, si Darlene, kasi si Darlene yung nag-aayos ng engagement or yung design para sa engagement ni Enzo and Gail, yung props, yung design. So, yun. And then after that, tumawag si Gail na parang, asan ka na, babe? And then, sabi ni Enzo, nasa job pa or trabaho, kakausap si boss. And then, after that, parang sinabi na, punta ka na lang dito sa place, mag-meet tayo. So, pumunta si Gail, and then, pagpunta niya, andun na, nakita niya, wow, ano to, ang ganda. Tapos, propose na si Enzo sa kanya, and syempre, sagot nga, yes. So, masaya na, and then, suddenly, tumawag yung nurse or someone sa phone ni Enzo na yung mom daw niya sa hospital. So, pumunta siya sa hospital, iniwan niya yung girlfriend niya. Okay lang daw, sabi ni Gail. And then, after that, pupunta niya sa hospital, sabi, okay na daw yung mom niya. So, chapter 5, the last chapter, this is the part where nag-meet na si Enzo and si Charla. So, in that chapter, si Charla nasa flower shop nagpapantay. And then, if you remember the part where may customer na iwan niya yung picture na isang babae. Tapos, syempre yung stranger guy, lalaki. So, suddenly, nandun na yung stranger guy. Pumunta, and then inaasar na naman si Charla na parang, uy, Miss Beauty, wag ka naman masungit. Mga ganun. Tapos parang, ayun, and then, ano ba next? Ayun, nag-usap sila, parang masungit pa rin si Charla. Then suddenly, sinasabi na Charla, ano ka ba? May girlfriend ka? Bakit ka pa nagaganyan sa akin? Parang, kinokort or like nilalandi or nililigawan, peke. Tapos sabi nga, ano ka ba? Parang, alam naman ng girlfriend daw niya na bakit niya ginawa yun. Or parang, tsaka joke lang daw yun, stuff like that. That's how I remember. And then suddenly, that stranger guy is Enzo. So, ang weird, diba? Like, bakit ginawa ni Enzo yan? This, gets natin kung bakit siya bumili ng flower just to give the flower for his girlfriend. So, after that, syempre, chill na sila, okay na daw sila. And then, ayun, separate ways for sa next part, the last chapter, nag-meet na sila Enzo and Charla. So, ang nangyari is that, if you remember, there's this picture, photograph, something like that, na parang picture of a girl galing sa stranger guy, and then, ayun, parang binigay ni Charla sa kanya na parang, uy, may girlfriend ka naman, di ba? Bakit mo ako nililigawan? Bakit ka ganito sa akin kung may girlfriend ka? And then sabi ng guy na parang, ano ka ba? Alam ng girlfriend ko ginagawa ko. Parang, tsaka isa pa, loyal ako doon sa girlfriend ko. So, ayun, so far yun na nag-gets ko, or naalala ko. So, after that, turns out to be that stranger guy was si Enzo. So, like, it's Enzo and he has a girlfriend and it's Gail, diba? And then after that, chill off na sila and then separate ways kasi may pupunta na si Enzo, and then there's this part, a scene na kailan ni Charla pumunta sa cemetery to see her dad. So, yung mom niya nagbabantay sa shop. As she go to the cemetery, syempre, she talked to her father na, how are you, dad? Kamusta ka na? Okay ka lang naman dyan? Tapos yung buhay ko, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly, there's this stranger guy she saw. And then, ayun, parang familiar sa kanya yung guy. So, it was Enzo. And then, they met each other, nag-usap sila, like, what are you doing here? And then, Charla be like, I'm visiting my dad's grave. And then, she also asked to Enzo, what are you doing here? Sino namatay? And it was his girlfriend. Gail died. Like, what? Gail died? How? Or maybe I forgot. Or how did she die? I'm so curious about it, or maybe because I've read so fast, that's why I didn't pay attention. How did she die? But usually I think maybe car accident. But let's just see it in the movie. If Rhadson Mendoza is gonna make a movie for that. So there. After that, I think they're talking each other, like saying like, how are you? Like sorry, or parang stuff. They're talking, and then Enzo asking like, why are you like that? So masungit, I'm just being gentleman, a nice person. And then Charla said that, I'm sorry if I'm acting like that because she never wanted to trust a guy. Because last time ago, she has a boyfriend, and then that boyfriend of hers actually cheated and lied to him. Kasi yung boyfriend, yung ex niya, naging sila ulit. Tapos parang, syempre, si Charla like, nasaktan, napaasa, niloko, ginamit, and then ayaw na niya talaga. So, she was so mad on the guys. So, parang the way she saw Enzo, na parang nilalandi siya, that first chapter, she started to, like, ayaw na niya talaga. So that's why you can see na parang ang danon niya sa mga lalaki, masungit. So after that, parang chill off na sila, okay na sila, they're friends. And then, if you recall, the part I said na parang meron siyang notebook or diary na bucket list. She introduced that to Enzo, and then they started to do that game. Like parang they're gonna answer it. So parang Q&A na parang bakit blah blah blah, and then they're gonna answer it. So it took them so long to answer all of the other questions. And then after, in the cemetery, they go to the restaurant and continuing that stuff. And then they talk each other, answering that. So it's kind of, simple chit chat. And then after that, actually, I don't know what happened to the ending. I didn't get it. I thought the two of them will be together, but no. So in the ending, it only pinakita na parang they have this farewell goodbye, parang bye, ingat ka. Tapos parang suddenly tinawag yung name ni Enzo na Enzo. Tapos sasabihin ni Charla, wala lang, I think, or ingat ka, something like that. It didn't show that the two of them become a couple in the ending. So yun, kaya parang that's why in the liberal, I'm like, bakit nga pa hindi sila dalawa? Usually, di ba sila dalawa magka-ending? But no, they didn't. So, what I like about this book of Rhadson Mendoza, Bakit List, is that kahit anong mangyari pagsubok ang hinaharapan mo, like nawalan ka ng love life, yung girlfriend mo, or someone so special to you, and parang bakit ganun bigla na lang nawawala? Parang our life is so better, and then alam mo yun, tipong you're so happy, why is suddenly taken away? So, what I like about in that part is that si Enzo, his character, that nawalan ka nga, but you still stay positive no matter what happened. Parang, why did God did that? Like, what is the reason? Diba? Like, maybe God wants to have you a better person to have in your life. Like, hindi lang siya yung forever mo. There's someone who's worthy to be with you. So, that's what I like about the character of Enzo. Na parang, stay positive in all times. Hindi ka dapat forever malungkot, parang forever sad ka, like parang yung emo peg. So, that's what I like about the book of Rhadson Mendoza. If he ever make a film, I think it's just the same of the movie of Marcelo Santos III, Para sa Broken Hearted. Yung movie na parang flashback, pag-usapan nila, stuff like that. I think if ever Rhadson Mendoza gonna make a film, I think it's all about flashback and then cheat shot. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. Don't forget to put a thumbs up and subscribe my video, and stay tuned for more of my episode that I'm gonna post. See you guys. Bye. Have a wonderful day, and may God bless you all. Bye.
I've always been the kind of girl that